Soul Canelo Alvarez has had so many fights. Only a few losses, but so many fights where he's faced big punchers like Triple G, and guess what? He's never been knocked down. Why is this? Today we're gonna cover why this Mexican phenom has never been knocked to the canvas. And big news everybody, Strike Ready movement, where we focus on footwork, range, balance, and much more, is now available for purchase. We concluded the entire course, the live calls, and the 5 weeks of training, and now you can be a part of it too. Click the link down below and grab this course for just $99. Big thanks to XMartial for supporting the channel and providing me with amazing fight attire. I absolutely love these comic book strip shorts and rash guard. And if you guys wanted to grab some new training gear, you can look at that link down below. And with my promo code Gabriel Varga, you can save 10%. I've had these for this one here for probably 2 years now, and it's going strong with all the workouts and all the washes. Great quality. Now, we are talking about Canelo. And of course, yes, he has now been on the wrong side of a decision loss against Crawford. I'm not saying it was a bad decision. I'm just saying he came out with the loss. Crawford, oh my gosh, that guy is superb. Right up there with Mayweather. I know Mayweather gets a lot of hate from people, but to me, he was one of the greatest, and Crawford is right up there with what he was able to do. But when we watch a fight like that, we go, huh, he clipped Canelo a lot, and we never really saw Canelo hurt, stumble. Triple G fought Canelo 3 times. One of the hardest punchers at that weight class, the 160 pound back then, I believe, and still he could not put Alvarez down. Why is that? Does he just have a God-given ability to stay up? Well, yes, that is definitely helpful, but we're gonna talk about 3 things today, which I have tried to train myself and we see Canelo do. Number 1, before his walkout, we see Canelo almost doing what looks like animalistic jaw exercises, where he's like, ah. It's like he's biting on something, and he's getting that jaw going, getting it warmed up, number 1, getting in the frame of mind that you need, number 2, and also I think getting that neck working and the jaw working for potential impact. And this is something that I started doing long before I ever saw Canelo do it this last weekend, because I always found that getting hit and having your jaw loose is terrible. But when you can learn to bite down on that mouth guard, especially if you see the shot coming, it's very hard to get hurt. The shots that hurt you are the ones you do not see. So if you can be brave enough to really keep those eyes open and bite down, it's fantastic. And doing those types of exercises, if you have something that you can bite on, that's great. They got little sort of, XMartial actually has them. I have a pair, little sort of gummy shaped things that you put in here and you bite, you just rah, 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 rah. Apparently it helps with forming the jaw, creating better jaw lines, but as well for fighting makes perfect sense. And the fact that we see Canelo doing it beforehand, and you'll see me do it sometimes when I'm walking out. I'm like, like that, getting myself ready to go. I think it's just all the more reason to do this type of stuff. Yes, on fight night, you can just do that, like them. But if you're wanting to train it at home, again, you need something that you can kind of bite down on, even your mouth guard. If you have a mouth guard in, that'll suffice. Something that you can just really work on locking your jaw. I absolutely love that we've seen Canelo do this, and now I can talk about it on the channel. Number 2 thing that Canelo does very well is he rolls with punches. So when a shot is coming, instead of just staying here and taking it and having his whole head snap back, you'll see him, when the shot's about to hit, kind of roll with the shots. Move back, roll with the hooks. Uppercut comes, roll with the uppercut. This is a hard thing to train though, because you have to be very, very willing to just take the shot. Not full on take it, but get used to having it brush. It's a scary thing to start off and train. Now I have one student in particular who's been doing privates with me, private lessons, for about 4 or 5 years. And he was almost like my guinea pig when we started training this, because I went, oh, I want to see how this works on you, because I've never had anybody teach it to me, but I want to see if you can make it work. And all I did with him was take a glove, swing it at his head, just to there, so it's almost about to touch, and he would just roll. And we'd have him, you know, you have to keep your eyes on. You can't be like this and look away because you don't want to have the next shot hit you. You want to have that ability to, and then roll under if need be. So you just have somebody with their gloves in their hand, they just do that. They do that. You can even have them throw the straight punch and you can still roll, because if the jaw is here and then you tip back slightly and you turn, look at how much more distance they have to follow through to really get anything that hits me or hurts me. Now, if I come with this hand, whether it's a hook or a straight, you are going to turn this direction. You're going to turn away from it. You're going to go the opposite direction if I throw this one. So that's all I have the guys do. I'm like, left hand comes, look to your left, look to your left, look to your left, left, look to the right, look to the right, look to the left. And I'm just pitter-pattering. And now when I spar with this kid, he's not really, well, I guess kind of a kid. He's probably in his early 20s now. But when I'm sparring with him, and if I throw, he'll be doing this type of thing, boom, boom, and he'll be rolling his chin. I'm like, wow, that's spectacular. And that's what we see Canelo do. He does the same type of training. And just having the ability to maneuver that head when somebody's about to hit you is going to make it so much easier to not get knocked down. Taking the shot like this is bad. Taking it when you move, you're going to take so much steam off it. I don't know if it's landing at 30% power, 50% power, probably not more than that, really though. So if you can't take a 30, 40, 50% power punch, you're in the wrong fight sport. And Canelo already has a fantastic chin, but this ability to minimize the impact is making things even better for him. The last thing which I know Canelo is doing is training his neck. Not training his jaw, but training his neck. The strength of the neck. Why does that matter? Well, if you do get smacked in the head, you don't want your head whiplashing way back here. You want to have some ability as your head is getting smacked to control it with the neck muscles. Now, I find for myself, my back neck muscles are very strong, probably from clench, right? If I do this exercise, which I'm going to show you, if I do the back, crazy strong. If I do the front, whew, I feel the fatigue. Now, we're not going to go through the whole workout because I already have a video there which you can follow along with, but I'm going to show you the basics of what he is doing. Number one, you can work the back of your neck by either grabbing your head and just doing lifts or having some sort of device that straps around your head with a weight hanging. And you just do that. That's what I've seen him do numerous times. In addition, you can have something that you put your head against that you just push and hold. But more so than those, I prefer just ones where you do something like this. You do the head nods, the head shakes, the ear to shoulder, and the whole time you're having to strengthen that neck there. You can also get your lower back because you're holding everything up. So you're getting multiple things. I would probably do about 50 of those, 50 of these, and 50 here. And then I would flip over and I would do the same thing. Back of the head touches, 50, 50, and 50. Something like that. Or you can just go for time. Very often when I'm doing that, I'm gonna go for time and I'll do 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds, and go through 2 times. So it's a 2-minute round. That kind of stuff is what makes Canelo so difficult to knock down. Obviously his skill set is incredible and it's very odd to see him get hit really, really hard. But the fact that we've not seen this dude get really buckled, get his legs shaken, that he has taken shots from Triple G and many other phenomenal strikers like Bivol, who was a weight class up, cracked him with some good shots, and he still doesn't get hurt. He's doing some things right. So we're just gonna try and copy Canelo so that we get that iron jaw. And that's it, guys. Thanks for joining. Give the video a like if you appreciate it, and I will see you back here very soon.